You open a door and walk into a dimension where you have no idea where you came from or which direction you're currently facing. A place where every clock moves at the speed of lightning, in the opposite direction, in multiple directions, or in all directions. A place where up is down, black is white, and everything you know is completely and totally wrong. But don't worry, you haven't lost your mind. You've just entered the podcast zone. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the absolutely, completely random podcast for Saturday, November 2nd, 2019. That's right, we're in November. We're in the home stretch, people. Only 2 more months to go, and 2019 is in the history books. And as my Master Yoda would have once said, not soon enough it is. Anyway, what do I got to talk about tonight? Well, believe it or not, I got 5. Count them, 5 topics. Sort of an easy night, actually, which is kind of good for me. Japan is getting a life-size Godzilla for a theme park attraction. Oh, I'm going to love seeing that. One Piece, Dragonball, and other figures were seized in a $1 million fake toy heist. Okay, let me rephrase that. Fake toy seizure, I mean. Wow. Well, technically it's heist. It's, if you think about it, they're stealing the intellectual property. But, okay, yeah, no, it's a seizure. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, yeah. This is one that Otaku may want to sit down when I talk about. But a $10,000 plus-sized, or plus life-sized ReZero Figure has crumbled. You'll have time to breathe, trust me. Hey, you remember Sony, that wonderful company that brought you the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and soon the PlayStation 5? Good news, they've locked down PlayStation, PS6, PS7, PS8, PS9, and PS10 trademarks in Japan. Wow, they're setting their sights high for the next, 20 years? And good old McDonald's. Oh, I'm loving it. Yes, that's right. Because they're back. McDonald's is reintroducing limited edition surprise Happy Meal figures. Happy Meal featuring iconic throwback toys from the past 40 years. Ooh, this is going to be good. All this and more this week on the absolutely, completely random podcast. But without any further ado, you all know the song and dance by now. ARHOADS-2012 on eBay. Holidays are coming. I am working to get some new stuff up. Please don't shoot me if it's not up right away. I am a one-man army. I do my best. Don't forget, you can also follow me on Twitter at OtakeYourRoads and on the official Web Designer 18 Facebook page. And, oh yeah, don't forget, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and be notified when new videos drop here on the Web Designer 18 channel. Because you're all part of my wonderful family. I like each and every single one of you. Some a little more than others, but then again, like any family, we're going to have our favorites and we're going to have everybody else. So, we're all like a family, basically. And, yeah, we're all a family. Yay, family! Alright, so let's get a little brief, how'd my week go? 3-day work week. Don't have anything against it. What I have against it is when the one day falls on laundry day. And the week before fell on, substitute laundry day because of an event that happened on laundry day. So, yeah. Not exactly happy when I can't go and get my clothes for work washed. But at least my supervisor were very nice about it. I think I mentioned this last week. I ended up getting the holiday shirt from last year, which is all we had left, as a spare shirt since Tuesday was laundry day, and Tuesday morning I had to be at work, like really early in the morning. So, yeah, I got one of last year's holiday shirts to wear so that my shirt could at least get washed because my boss and the manager felt a little sorry for me, that it was kind of, there really wasn't anything I could do, because they know I don't have a washing machine. I go to a regular laundromat, so they knew that there wasn't anything I could do, because I'm not going to go down there and just wash a pair of jeans and a shirt with nothing else. That's literally a waste of money and water. That's why we usually do laundry 2 times a week. We do the whole house worth of laundry, and it gets done in one fell swoop. That's towels, my mom, grandfather, and my clothes, and towels, basically. That's literally, we do it twice a week. We could technically do it in a week, but then it would be too much, so we do it twice a week. But still, yeah, so that was kind of fun, wearing the stupid holiday shirt from last year, which I didn't really like seeing it last year, and I ended up getting it anyway. I lucked out having to not wear it last year, and I ended up having to wear it anyway. So, yeah, there was that. What else happened this week? Oh, Puzzles and Dragons collaboration is going. Yay. Monthly quests are up. They do not have magic stones that they're giving out this time per completion. Boo! Instead, you're getting, what's a good way of putting this? Mostly like stuff that you can use to evolve and, power up and upgrade your creatures, which, yeah, I understand that. Not a bad idea. I could use some of those, but I really want the magic stones. It always seems like whenever you have a decent collaboration going, you don't have enough magic stones to warrant me having to do it. I can get one for every 5 levels I defeat in the regular quests and the technical quests. But still, that takes a while to do those, and for 1 magic stone, it's not entirely worth it, but it takes 10 to pull your machine. Everybody got at least enough for 1 free pull on either that or the Godfest one because of the glitch where the app was force closing, and they fixed that. Yay! They fixed this to it. As of right now, my list of characters that I have received from this collaboration is as follows. I got the Gold Ranger. I traded in 5 of my Rainbow Event medals for that, which I was going to do. That's why I've been stockpiling those. I only ever use them if I absolutely have to. Like, I got a Spirit of Newman fire one because I wanted to get the 1 evolution for the fire one that you start off with, and I needed that for that evolution. So I'm like, it's only 3. What the hell? I'll just, use them. But after that, it's like, unless it's something I really, really want, these things don't ever leave. I just recently found out that I can use a lot of the Anniversary Tamadara for some massive power-ups. I was using them as, well, here I can get a little extra coins for the monster purchase, which, if I want to get Alpha 5, I need 500,000, and I got like 2 something because I did get rid of some of those because, well, yeah, I could use them for the one thing. Most of the time I just burn up like the extra stuff. And I only do it if I absolutely positively have to, and most of the time then it's just, I'll use one of the Snow Globe Dragons, so, yeah. But these things can give like a massive amount of experience points, which, yeah, I didn't think that went too far ahead. But as of right now, I have, like I said, I got the Gold Ranger, I got Mighty Morphin Pink, Mighty Morphin Blue. With my 1 pull that I got to do Friday night, because I scored a couple extra stones by doing the dungeon and that, I thought, cool, I'm going to get Ninjor. Nope, Mighty Morphin Black. Son of a bitch. Look, if I get yellow, I'm not exactly going to be entirely pissed, but I want Ninjor, damn it! And I also got Zordon, which, Zordon's fine that it's itself, but it's an equip one. So it's one that I can throw on to any of the characters as an equip. I mean, I could give it to the Gold Ranger to help boost him. I mean, it's fun and all, I really, really, really want Ninjor! You have a 12.50% chance to get any of the 6-star characters. I got the Z Megazord already. I want Ninjor! How difficult is it to get me Ninjor? I practically got all the 6 stars minus the Yellow Ranger, Lord Zed, and Ninjor! I want Ninjor! It's not that difficult, and I'm still on the fence about Alpha 5. I have another week yet to decide if I want to try to scrape the monster points together to get him. I mean, I could, but it's one of those, do I want to? Don't I want to? It's up in the air. It really is. But anyway, that's pretty much how my week went. I was playing that. Watched a bunch of YouTube videos, stuff like that. Had to go to a dinner tonight, which it was entertaining. Food wasn't that great, but never really is. So yeah, that was fun. I'm never a fan of dinners. I'm not a fan of parties. I never really went to a lot growing up, so I'm not a huge fan of parties because like I said, I never grew up with the mentality of, oh look, it's a party. I never knew the social etiquette for it because I never got invited to any. I was hated by my classes in school, so I never got invited to any birthday parties. And the one time I was, the kid gave me the wrong directions anyway because his parents didn't want me there. So yeah, that was fun. I mean, my neighbor invited me the one time, but they live right next door. I can't really get lost going next door. That's kind of impossible to get lost. But yeah, so that was how my week went. Fun. But yeah, let's get into the podcast, shall we? We got a lot to do, and I want to get this done so I can get some sleep. So I guess it's time for another exciting segment of cool shit Japan gets. And this time we're talking about a theme park attraction, and it's Godzilla. A life-size Godzilla theme park attraction. This is actually really cool. First off, the image on this article is Godzilla with the mouth open, and you can see like the plasma breath starting to form. This is really cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is amazingly neat. Looks like it's gonna eat you. But a life-size Godzilla head and upper body will be unveiled at the I'm going to mispronounce this. I do apologize. Nijigen? More amusement park on Awaja Island in the Hyōgo prefecture. I do apologize if I mispronounced any of that. Japanese is not my first language, but I am trying to learn, so I am trying to learn. This is the first life-size permanent attraction of its kind. Permanent. The entire statue is going to be around 120 meters long. Park visitors are going to will take the role of researchers and enter Godzilla's mouth via a zip line. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, we all know the South Park Shaka Bra. Yeah, I hate that. That's basically what it was. Okay, via zip line. That's gonna go. According to It Media, included in their missions is shooting Godzilla's cells. This is okay. So they actually have a 3D model here of it in the article. It looks pretty cool. So it literally is like the upper part, like the back of the neck, down to about the mid back, give or take, with what looks to be like the claw coming out at one point, a little further off, and the head with the mouth. That's just that is really cool though. I'm not gonna lie, that is neat. Kenji Oda, Chief Godzilla Officer of Toho Company, told Kodo News that the attraction will have a huge presence and tremendous impact. No shit, it's Godzilla. Godzilla is huge! Below are miniature mock-ups of the attraction, which certainly seem like a fitting way to show off something Godzilla-related. So let me see. Oh, yeah. So this is actually pretty cool. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, there's a couple, like, Twitter posts that are underneath here. The one's really cool. It's got a picture of, like, the front view of the mouth. You can really see into it. That looks really neat. You can pull these up in the article, by the way, link in the description. The design is based on the Godzilla that appeared in the 2016 film Shin Godzilla. Oh. The attraction will open next summer. Why did it have to be the crappy Godzilla? Well, okay, let me rephrase that. Why did it have to be the second crappy Godzilla? The one that people didn't get to see. Oh, wait, 2016. Is that the one, or is that the 2014? Wait, hold on. What was the Godzilla? Which one was the Godzilla one with Bryan Cranston? Was that Shin Godzilla? Was that Shin Godzilla? Okay, it'd be nice if my computer would actually, function here. Thank you. It'd be nice if my computer would actually function. Was that the one with Bryan Cranston? No, I don't think that was. Was that the one with Bryan Cranston? I don't think it is. Okay, never mind. I don't think that is the one with Bryan Cranston. I think that one was. Yeah, okay. If that isn't the one with Bryan Cranston in it, then okay. Then I welcome it either way then. But if it's the one with Bryan Cranston in it, and that's the design they're going for, no. I'm not okay with that. Let's see here. Cast of characters, what I want here. Okay. Yeah. Not the Bryan Cranston one. Okay. You got. Alright, cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm sold on that then. Okay. It's not the crappy one. Got it. Good. Not the crappy one. That works for me. But yeah, either way, I think this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty unique. This is pretty amazing. This is honestly cool. I like this. Anything Godzilla related, I think is pretty neat. This is definitely something that's cool. I mean, you get to be like a researcher. So I mean, like you get like a little journal or something where you get to like keep track, and then you get to keep that at the end. Because I mean, that would really cinch this for me. Where it's like, oh look, you get this little journal, and you get to take notes from inside Godzilla. It's like you have like Godzilla on the outside, and then inside of it you have like all these little aspects that you're seeing inside. That'd be really cool. I'm not gonna lie, that would be neat if they had something like that as like a souvenir. Would have like your high score, a picture of the inside, like some interesting data. That would probably wouldn't cost so much to make those. You just print off like half a dozen of those, and everybody just gets one of those for free because they go in there, because it really immerse them in the whole you're a researcher type deal. So I mean, if that's something that you're gonna have with it, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't know if they are. I didn't see anything about that. But no, this is pretty cool. Seeing this, this is neat. I mean, that is just the look. The look that it has, as it just like has this menacing, I'm going to eat you look. It's so amazing. God, that is so cool. But yeah, so if you're gonna be over in Japan next summer, you might want to check that out. I mean, Japan is getting all the cool shit lately. So once again, that was another segment of Cool Shit Japan Gets. Godzilla theme park attraction. That, god damn, that is cool. Alright, so this was an interesting topic that I came across this morning. So, a bunch of One Piece and Dragon Ball toys were seized in Japan, and they're fakes. There's more than that, though. There's some other ones. But a large-scale raid took place in the city of, I am going to mispronounce this, I know it, Dongguan, I believe, back in August, and it ultimately ended with Shanghai police seizing 1 million bootleg toys. Among the fakes were figures and other items based on series like Pokemon, Gundam, Dragon Ball, Slam Dunk, and One Piece. According to China News, more than 20 suspects were placed under arrest, and the goods add up to a total worth over $42 million. Woo! Look, come back to me when it's like 1.5 billion. Come back to me then. Or at least, come back to me when it's cracking the triple digits in the million. 42 million? Woo! Sorry, I don't see it sounded sensitive, but woo! Yeah, it's really a large amount of money there. Some of the figures are pretty, they're on display here in the pictures. They are pretty unique. I mean, I will give it this, though. Those Super Saiyan 3 Gokus look pretty damn accurate. They don't look like they move at all, but damn, they look pretty good for fakes. Oh, no, they're figurines. Okay, so yeah, they don't move at all. There's no movement, no articulation. At least not from what I can tell in the pictures, but damn, they look pretty damn convincing. I'm not gonna lie. Which means this is probably like a massive eBay haul here that got shut down. 3D printers and stuff that just got shut down. So, yeah, I could understand that. Wow. I mean, they got pictures and everything in this. This is... Whew, damn. But that brings them, though, to the latest update, which had members of the Shanghai police appearing on Chinese television to show off a gift that they received from Bandai Namco. You all know my feelings towards Bandai Namco. Turns out that I actually didn't need to delete that one game because I could still play it. Probably not. Who knows? Maybe the update didn't take. I don't know. I checked it out the next couple days later, and oh yeah, it's still somewhat playable. I think it's probably going to change the next couple days anyway, because they're saying Android 6 was going to be the main requirement for that, so I wasn't going to be able to play it anyway. But there wasn't anything to do once you burn through everything. You don't gather the thing you need the most of anyway. So I mean, I went through all 20 missions. There wasn't anything else to do. But anyway, back to the thing here. For their efforts, Bandai Namco gave the police, they called them pioneers in law enforcement, guardians of intellectual properties, and awarded them with a golden Gundam unicorn model. Can we say that again? A golden unicorn Gundam model. That is freaking cool. That is cool. Damn, that is cool. But yeah, that is neat. I'm not gonna lie. So they bust a $42 million fake toy or fake figurine racket. Woo! 42 million. I don't mean to sound insensitive about the amount of money, but like I said, come back to me when it's 142 million or 442 million. Come back to me when it's cracking the triple digits in the millions. Then I'll be impressed. 42 million? Woo! Woo! But I just kind of like that for their... Now, first off, last time I checked, although that might just be here in the States, police usually aren't allowed to accept gratuity, but I'm assuming this wasn't dedicated towards them. This could just be Bandai's way of showing their appreciation, but I mean, unless they're allowed to accept gratuities, they wouldn't be able to take this. Though if it's probably just for the entire police station, it might just be something they'd put in the station for people to see, sort of like a commendation or an award for the entire station. So I could kind of see that, so long as it's not going to any individual person, it's going to everybody. So yeah, I could see that. But otherwise, yeah, but still, that's pretty cool. But again, 42 million. Woo! Come back to me when it's in the triple digits there. I'm not even joking. Once we hit the triple digits, then we'll talk. Then I'll be excited. Until then, woo! Okay, so otaku and fans of ReZero, you might want to sit down for this one. So, back in 2016, Otaku USA magazine posted about a life-size figure of Rem from ReZero. Starting life in another world that cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $12,500. You remember that? Okay, well, here's a bit of sad news. Apparently that figurine, at least one copy of it, which was shipped in August of 2017, has already fallen apart. I'll allow you a few moments here to collect yourself, but there is a picture here to show it, and it's, let's just put it this way, it's not for the faint of heart. It's really not. The damage is reportedly due to poor quality 3D printed materials. It looks like Rem has gone to another world. Yeah. I believe it. I'm not going to lie. From the picture, the left leg is busted off. Both the ankles are broken on it. At least from what I can tell here in the picture. The left leg is busted from about the thigh down to the ankle. The ankle and the foot are still on the base. But yeah, this is piss poor They didn't make this thing sturdy enough. Now, granted, some super glue probably will fix this, so it's not like it's a complete and total disaster. But yeah, if you're spending that much money on something like this, I would really be more concerned about whether or not it's going to stand up to the test of time. I mean, this could have fallen on some. I mean, I don't know what this thing weighs to begin with. This could have fallen on somebody. This could have, harmed a child. Something could have happened. Somebody could have gotten seriously hurt by this. So, yeah, first off, that opens up a floodgate of questions that I have. Most of them being, what in the hell and But mostly, what in the hell? Because that honestly brings to life a lot of questions that I don't think people are going to want to answer, or at least they don't have the answers to. But yeah, that is really sad, though, what has happened with this. Because anybody that was probably trying to scrimp and save money together for that probably are now kicking themselves that they didn't get one, or they're probably blaming whoever bought it for not taking care of it. But yeah, this could have easily just been bumped. Somebody could have easily knocked into it. A small gust of wind could have knocked it a little bit, and it could have just fallen over. Or it could have just snapped off in general. But like I said, from the picture here, it does look like it's fixable. So it does look like all you need to get would be like some Gorilla Glue or super glue, and that'll probably fix it. Now, whether or not it'll be a perfect fix, I don't know. But it does look like that would fix it. Maybe lower the broom if you can a little bit to give it a little bit of a better stability hold. But yeah, that honestly looks like it could be fixed with super glue. Now, there's no guarantee though. But for those of you like me, here's how Funimation describes ReZero, starting life in another world. After being suddenly transported to another world, Natsuki, Subaru discovers a terrible truth. He cannot die, or rather, he can't remain dead. With this terrifying new ability, he experiences reset after reset, and it begins to take its toll on his mental state. But determined to protect his new friends and the woman he's fallen in love with, Subaru suffers to save. So in other words, it's sort of like Groundhog's Day, but much worse. We all remember Groundhog's Day. Bill Murray couldn't leave that 24-hour loophole. He was stuck in Punxsutawney, PA, for the duration of it. No matter how hard he tried to get out, he'd always wake up back in the hotel room and everything. I mean, there was actually one point where he drove his truck into a train, died, and still woke up in the hotel room. Death was not a warm embrace for this. It just shot him right back. It's like, try again. It was like, try again, we'll catch you this time. I mean, that's just sad, but yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, it's sad news either way. I mean, if you're a humongous fan of this or you wanted one of those, it's sad to know that one of these things is crumbled. Either it was really piss poor quality, which it probably was. I'm not gonna lie, because it does look like there's and I can safely say this from the picture here, it does look like there was some type of a rod in the feet, like up to the ankle. When you look at the part that busted off from the thigh by the hip, it doesn't look like there's any rod in there to help support it. And that's probably what caused it to fall over. It probably just got too top heavy, easily lost its balance, and bam, that's the end of it. It's possible, it's doable, it's certainly understandable, but yeah, I understand it. It's not pleasant. I will safely say that. It's scary, it's really, really terrifying. It's heartbreaking, really. I mean, this could have been any figurine. I would probably still feel the same way, especially a life-size one. I would feel the same way. But like I said, it does look like it is fixable with super glue or some type of an adhesive. So all hope is not lost. It does look fixable. And if the person that posted the picture does fix it, might I recommend sticking it in a corner. You can still display it, but I would put it in a corner to kind of keep it from having the possibility of falling backwards if it fell backwards and broke. Or, well, there's not really much you can do putting it forward. You'd have to really be careful. But yeah, I would just try to figure out a new position for it. Maybe before you fix it, reinforce it somehow. I don't know what exactly you could all do, but yeah, there's some ideas anyway, but it's heartbreaking, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, so if you're a fan of ReZero, what the hell is it called? New World or something? Starting Life in Another World. If you're a fan of that and you wanted one of these things, take a deep breath and breathe. Just breathe. Breathe in your nose and out mouth. Listen to Mr. Miyagi. He had the greatest advice in the world. In nose, out mouth. Good old Sony. Coming out with a PS5 for 2020. Having a bunch of fun at everybody's expense. Yep. Well, guess what? They've decided to lock down PS6, PS7, PS8, PS9, and PS10 trademarks in Japan. They're covering all their bases now. Took them long enough. So let's see. The original PlayStation came out, in the 80s, early 90s. We're getting close to 2020 when PlayStation 5 is going to come out. So it only took them, about a good 30-some years, maybe 40? So yeah, they're covering themselves for the next 40 years. That's good to know. But even though it's not due out until the 2020 holiday season, the PS5 is going to be pretty huge. But that doesn't mean it's too early for Sony to secure some of its future trademarks. The latest batch to be filled in Japan theoretically takes us way into the future. Doc Brown's looking back through his DeLorean going, what the hell? Great Scott! Yeah, that's what he's doing. All the way up to the PlayStation 10. Look, at this point, I'm going to say this. If PlayStation gets that far, they should just call it the PlayStation Infinity at that point. Or PlayStation Decade. Don't call it the PlayStation 10. Either go PlayStation Infinity or PlayStation Decade. Don't even bother with the number system at that point anymore. Could you imagine what a PlayStation 10 would be like? That'd be on par for the course when it comes to trademark security. But the full list of trademarks registered include, like I said, PS6 through 10. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're going to see the end of the line for yourself if you look up into the cryogenically freezing your brain for the foreseeable future. That's the best way you can guarantee to see the end of that line. You want to see the PlayStation 10? You better cryogenically freeze your head. Pull a Walt Disney. Put your brain on ice, and then all of a sudden go, thaw me out once the PlayStation 10 is released. 500 years into the future. Ugh. How long have I been asleep? 500 years. We're trying to figure out why you were frozen. Did the PlayStation 10 get released? Oh, crap. Yes. 430 years ago. What? Yes. Oh, shit. That was just bad timing on our part. Yeah, it's just, yeah. I can just see how badly that would be. You wake up 500 years in the future and oh my God! Or worse yet, you're like Philip J. Fry, you're frozen for 1,000 years. All of a sudden you wake up and it's the year 3020. And you're like, no! You have to readjust yourself to the future, you get future shock, and then you try to go find a relic that would be the PlayStation 10, and it's like part of a museum display piece, and yeah, no. I'm not down for that. No, I'm not down for that. But yeah, so this is actually pretty cool. But like I said, if Sony would actually get that far, I mean, not to say that they couldn't, but the fact that they don't want to do backwards compatibility, they figure screw that noise. Whereas Microsoft's going for it with the Scarlet. They don't want to do different support for like controllers. They don't want to make it more simplified, whereas Microsoft is. They're not going to survive till PlayStation 10. They're going to be screwed by the time the PS10s would even be hitting the market. And I could just see Sony flipping out now going, well, we're screwed. Yeah, you think? That's a no-brainer. You think you're screwed? I don't know. I mean, it does make sense in a way for them to want to trademark the things now, because they might be planning like future updates in the upcoming years, and they may not want to change the name or the number system. Go, 5's the next one, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or they could have just did this as a joke, so that nobody else does it themselves. To like say, somebody could just say like, oh, this game console is 10 times better than PlayStation, and that's why they're calling it the PS10. No, you can't do that now because Sony has the trademark for it. Oh, well, it's 6 times better than the PS. Nope, can't do that because Sony's got the trademark for it. Yeah, I could see their logic in that, but at the same time, I cringe at their logic in that. It's a double-edged sword, if you will. It's good, but not in a good way. It's sort of a, we're doing it to protect ourselves, but at the same time, we're setting ourselves up for the next few dozen trademarks that we're going to have to use. We're setting ourselves up to come out with at least another 5 game consoles, which you don't know what the future is going to hold. That could end up being more of a bad thing than a good thing. So, yeah, I don't know how to go with that, but it's not good either way. That's how I feel on it. It's not good either way. Alright, so this is an interesting topic here. So, if you were a fan of McDonald's Happy Meals, for like the past 40 years, before they started throwing all the healthy food in there and getting rid of the good stuff. When I was a kid, I always got a Happy Meal, chicken nuggets, and a Coke, okay? That was the Happy Meal. You want to know why it made it a Happy Meal? Because it put a smile on your face because you ate something that you wanted to eat. It was a Happy Meal. This is now a healthy meal. There's a difference between a Happy Meal and a healthy meal. The Happy Meal you want to eat. The healthy meal you have no choice but to eat. But anyway, if you were a fan of Happy Meals, at least for the past 40 years, good news. In a way to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the first ever Happy Meal, McDonald's is launching the Surprise Happy Meal with some of its most popular Happy Meal toys from the last 4 decades. The limited edition offering is going to be available in more than 90 countries around the world at participating McDonald's restaurants beginning November 7th through November 11th, while supplies last. The roster includes beloved toys across the globe, with 2 additional toys available exclusively in the U.S. The official lineup of the 17 toys coming to the Surprise Happy Meal in the U.S. includes, drumroll please, Cowboy McNugget, Fireman McNugget, Mail Carrier McNugget, Hamburger Changeable, Grimace, Dino Happy Meal Box Changeable, McDonald's Hot Wheels Thunderbird, Hamburglar, Power Rangers, Space Jam Bugs Bunny, Patty the Platypus, 101 Dalmatians, Tamagotchi, My Little Pony, Furby, Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey in the U.S. only, and Hello Kitty. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But yeah, some of these are pretty cool. A lot of them are definitely the older ones, like the McNuggets. I remember there was an episode of Two Broke Girls, a show that CBS had on before they ruined that show and it went off the air. where Sam, or no, it was Max. Max had this, wrong show there for a second. Max had this entire collection of McNuggets, but she didn't want to sell them, and then she decided she was going to sell them because one person showed an interest in them. The guy was really creepy, not going to lie, and he showed an interest in them because he wanted the whole collection. They were the whole collection, and at the end of the episode, Max was basically going to sell them until they were sat upon and destroyed, and thus the end of the McNuggets. But it's kind of cool though. So you're gonna have like the Cowboy McNugget, the Fireman McNugget, and the Mail Carrier McNugget. So my guess for a lot of these toys, either one of two things is happening. A, McDonald's ponied up the cash to get them remolded and brought back out, or they went digging through one of their warehouses and found a whole crap ton of boxes of these things and figured, okay, these are the ones we're going to throw in because these are the ones that are either A, we only have like 6 or 7 of them to go, or B, there's just enough boxes to last 4 days. But you get like the changeables are pretty cool. So you get like the hamburger one from 89. And I like how they did this all in order. So like the Cowboy McNugget, Fireman, and Mail Carrier McNuggets are all from 1988. Hamburger changeables from 89. Grimace from 90. The Dino Happy Meal box changeable from 91. The Hot Wheels Thunderbird from 93. Hamburglar from 95. Power Rangers from 95. Which would have been for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, which was basically the small figurine, which I still actually have my Red Ranger, because in the video on the site here, it actually has, like, you see the Red Ranger. I actually still have that Red Ranger yet. So, that's pretty cool. But, so it'd be that. Space Jam, Bugs Bunny, Patty the Platypus, the Beanie Baby. 101 Dalmatians is going to be the other U.S. exclusive. I forgot to mention that. Tamagotchi, which I remember all those. And it wasn't an actual Tamagotchi. It was like a little fun thing. I was collecting those like crazy. I had like all of them linked together on themselves. It was pretty cool. I had one that could change colors by holding your thumb on it, using the heat from your thumb to change its color. One where you pull it open and it changes the little Tamagotchi inside. There was one that actually had a Tamagotchi inside, like a plastic rendition of it, so that was pretty cool. You got some My Little Ponies, which I know that the series just recently ended, or at least the Friendship is Magic one, so yeah, I could kind of see that. Furby, which nobody liked Furby back in 99. Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey from 2002. And Hello Kitty from 2013. Yeah. But no, that is pretty cool. But I kind of, a little heartbroken, though, that nothing from 92's in here. You got Grimace, though. But like I said, either these are going to be the originals, in which case I would flip them over, look at the stamp on the back, it'll tell you the year. Because if these are the original ones, that actually is going to be throwing a bunch of new stock or new old stock out into the public. So that's going to cause like all those people that sell this stuff on eBay, that's going to drop the price pretty heavily, because they're not going to be able to sell them for the higher price now, because you get a chance to possibly get one at McDonald's, so that's going to lower the price down until that little gimmick is done. But how many is that going to flood into the market, basically? Because a lot of these older ones, especially up to 2000, and I'll even throw the Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey here. And so 2002, you're looking at a decent amount of people that would probably buy those. I mean, the Tamagotchis people would probably buy just for the nostalgia alone. My Little Pony, Furby, 101 Dalmatians, Patty the Platypus, anything Beanie Babies are apparently worth some money. There was an article in my local newspaper months ago about some of the Beanie Babies being worth some money. And I actually still have a couple Beanie Babies yet. I have a duck one that I think actually was a McDonald's. Was this one a McDonald's giveaway, or was this one that I got for, the hell with it? Nope, okay, no, I did get one from 96. It wasn't, yes, this is 96, so this is the first one. It's, Quacks. It's a yellow ducky. And I do have the one iguana. Just let me reach for it. I don't remember its name because sadly its tag fell off, which does happen. These things aren't, the tags aren't perfect, but it did fall off. What's your date? I know you were a McDonald's one. Are you on here at all? I like that. Manufactured for McDonald's. Doesn't have a date on it. Oh, no, okay. 93, okay. It's the one iguana. So, I mean, I actually traded my one elementary school teacher for this one. I remember that. She wanted the dog one so bad. I wanted the iguana one so badly. And she got the dog, she got the iguana, I got the dog, and it's like, I'll trade you for it. Okay. I wanted the iguana. I wanted the iguana. Would have been cool though if they would have included some of those. I remember them from years ago. It was like these little monster heads that they had in. I thought those were pretty cool, but of course they're not going to include those, which sucks. I mean, that would be really cool if they did, because that would give me that would actually have given me a chance to try to find some of them that I didn't have, that I didn't get a chance to get, but still, yeah, it's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But definitely, McDonald's celebrating their Happy Meals here with this massive thing here. This is pretty cool. So either McDonald's really wants some people to come in, buy some of their Happy Meals, and leave happy, or it's just, well, yeah, you kind of know where that's going. But still, pretty cool nonetheless, not gonna lie. I think that's neat. Especially the fact that we're getting more and more in the line of Happy Meal toys. I think that's pretty cool. Especially ones that haven't been around for a while or that go for outrageously huge prices on eBay. And I mean, we're talking like $6-7 on eBay. That's how much I saw for a couple old McDonald's toys. I mean, I still have some of those changeables. I got those at yard sales and flea markets with my grandfather, and they were usually like a quarter a piece. I got some sitting in my mom's room so that I don't lose them. I got like a French fry one. I have, I think it's like a quarter pounder with cheese. I know for a fact somewhere in my room I have the hot cakes one. I'm pretty sure I have the Happy Meal dinosaur box one too. In fact to be, I know I have it because I remember having that one. In fact to be, I think I know exactly. No wait, that one might actually be down in her room. I think I might actually found that one. But yeah, I know I have a bunch of those, and they're really cool to find. They're really cool to get your hands on. But people were selling them for like a quarter a piece back in the 90s, and I bought a bunch of them for a quarter a piece, so it's not bad. But yeah, this is actually pretty cool. So if you want to go to McDonald's between November 7th and November 11th, pick your poison. You might actually get something that you really wanted. That'd be pretty cool. Alrighty then, everybody. I think that's going to do it then this week for the absolutely, completely random podcast. It's been a blast being here with everybody. It's been wonderful. It's been fun. I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting tired. I want to go to bed. So until next week, I'm Andrew. You know the song and dance too by this point. If you have any topics you'd like me to talk about, feel free to drop them off on either my Twitter page, where I'm at pretty much all the time, or over on the Web Designer 18 Facebook page, or right here in the discussion section of my YouTube channel. It's always fun to listen and talk with everybody. I love comments. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button or thumbs down, depending upon whether you liked or disliked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, too, for more unique videos and cool content from me. And, yeah, so, like I said, until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes. I'm clocking out. I'm out of here. Catch you later. Bye-bye, everybody.